This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. Thank you for using IC Solutions. You may begin speaking now.
Hello?
Hey, Bryce.
Hey, how you guys doing? I called you last night and I got no answer, so you guys had me worried about you for a second.
Oh man, yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't think the phone rang. So you got my other number, right? You got the Google number?
Yeah, I got it. I was about to call back, so I thought maybe again you guys weren't going to answer, so I thought maybe the fence came by and picked up or something like that.
Yeah, you never know, Bryce. So that's always a possibility, but I don't know why you had that experience, because I don't remember the phone ringing, but it could be that maybe the phone, I need to check, maybe after 1 o'clock or so it goes into like quiet mode or something. I'm not sure, but you know,
I thought maybe you guys were sleeping or something like that, so I didn't want to, I wasn't about to keep calling or nothing like that.
Yeah, no, that's no problem, man. I mean, we always want to hear from you, so unless it's we're going to answer the phone if we hear it ring, brother. So don't worry about that. But if we're about to run out of money on this number, so that other number, that Google number, which starts with 702, that rings on my wife's phone, and plus it rings on the home phone here. So I hope that works. We've never really tested that, so maybe before we hang up we ought to test that. But I wanted to also let you know there's a few other articles I came across. One of them is a place called Before It's News, and there was a couple other places, and I printed them all, and they're all headed to you, so you should get them by the end of the week.
Awesome, thank you. And if you can, anytime you come across a video that talks about my case or whatever, can you save it for me? That way when I get out, I can make a video compilation.
Oh yeah, you bet. The first one that comes to mind is that jackass Red Silver J.
yeah.
But there were some good guys. I forget his name. It's Truth Revealed, and there was another guy named Black Rabbit or White Rabbit. But you had some really good ones too that really supported you, and I would say you got overwhelming support, man. Everybody knows, what the real deal is going on, but you do have some jackasses out here too,
Yeah, the Red Silver J guy, I got my own questions about him anyways. But,
yeah, I hear you.
I started reading that book, Pilgrim's Progress, and I couldn't put it down last night. It's actually really good. I like it a lot.
Oh, good. I'm glad you like it. I've read about probably 75% of it, and I didn't get a chance to read the other part because it's been so busy. But everybody tells me that the ending is great, and that it's. I'm told it's the most widely read book in the history of the world, with the exception of the King James. With the exception of the King James Bible, it's been translated into 200 different languages. And one thing I want you to look for, Bryce, when you come near the end, is there's a place called Vanity Fair, and it's set up by Beelzebub. And there's two pilgrims that go through this city, and the city is called Vanity Fair, and it's called Faithfulness and Christian. And Faithfulness gets martyred, but they have this stupid show trial where all these self-righteous jury members talk about how bad they are, and that's exactly what's going on in this country, because there's good men and women that are being targeted like you, and all these self-righteous Christians, instead of helping them out and standing up for what's right, they pick up a rock and they start helping the government throw rocks,
Well, yeah. Yeah.
So,
sounds about what's going on these days.
Yeah, I hear you, bro. Hey, I got your letter too. I want to let you know, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah. You got one more coming, actually.
Okay. Well, there's certain details we can't talk about over the phone, but I wanted to let you know that of all the possessions I have in my life, I really prize that letter, man. I appreciate what you said there.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you like it, but the one I sent you again is probably a little better. It's like 3 pages long.
No. I really appreciate it, and we just we're on the same team, right? It really is a war of good versus evil, and we need you on the outside. So it's almost from a selfish perspective. I need you back out here, right? because there ain't many fighters left, and you're one hell of a fighter, and you don't need to be locked up in prison,
The workers, the harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few.
That's right, brother.
But again, I'm glad you like that letter. And it's very nice what you said. And also, can you tell Sunshine one more message for me?
You bet.
But you says he still loves you. It's just really hard being in here and not knowing what's going on.
Okay.
Being in there, I'm cut off from basically all communication, and I have no idea what's going on. It's all bad, man. Nothing about the situation's good as far as not being able to communicate. You get what I'm saying?
No, yeah, I understand. You're in a hellhole, and it's just not good because you can't communicate, you can't do anything, and so I will definitely make sure that gets through to Sunshine, and what a situation we got, man. It's just there's about the debate going on tonight, and just to share with you current events, there's a big debate going on tonight between the two puppets, and then also a lot of people are predicting a financial collapse tomorrow or September the 30th, which is 3 days later. So I don't know. I'm so tired of date setters, but just to let you know that.
Yeah, if it didn't happen the 23rd, it's not going to happen those next 2 days.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
God would probably make it not happen just to prove my point.
I just get tired of date setters. My friend, he's like, he's been around the block. He said he's seen the end of the world about 18 times, and he's like 75 years old. And he showed me a piece of paper, and it said, buy your rice, buy your beans, get your guns, get your ammo, buy your gold and silver. It's going to be long gas lines, and this was back in 1990, man. So I'm not saying we don't live in hard times. I know we do, and I know we're going to have a financial collapse at some point. But when people when they pick specific dates like that, it's like, man, I don't know where they get these dates from,
Yeah, and they're making the rest of us look bad too.
That's right.
We get thrown in under in the same boat as those guys.
Yeah, I hear you, brother.
And
you got about.
I get a lot of messages from people telling me that they don't get video notifications whenever I upload videos.
Okay.
And it could be that Google is sabotaging my video notification system, so that people are not being notified when videos are being uploaded.
Oh, you're absolutely right. That's very possible. A matter of fact, a lot of people are telling me that they didn't even know you were in prison. I'm like, well, how could you not know? This is like the 10th video that we put up, So.
Wow.
Yeah, but let me count them. We put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'd say about 10 or 11 videos. And I try to put a picture of you with your mailing address, and then we cover like why they targeted you, what they said you did, how they went after you for 20 years and things like that. So almost all of them got 1,500 views. Some of them a little bit more, some of them a little bit less.
Oh, okay. And it's okay if you did not upload every video to every channel, but at least put the important ones on the FisherOfMen 2 and the FisherOfMen 3 channel, right?
Oh yeah, we got it covered. They're on all three, absolutely.
Oh, okay, awesome. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, no problem. It's covered on all three channels. And if you get to a point, because we still got a long time before November 1st, right? You got to go through the whole month of October. If you get to a point where you want to make an updated statement or just some sort of announcement, or I know you said something about at some point, you said something about not only writing the judge, which we have stressed quite a bit, please write the judge, but you also mentioned something about a law. You said they could write, and it would take time off of your first-time offender, nonviolent offense, or I forget exactly what it was, but I remember you mentioning something along those lines. Does that ring a bell?
Yeah, passing the bill that would take 40% off the front end of Class B nonviolent felonies, basically meaning instead of being eligible for probation after being in prison for 12 months, I would be eligible for parole after being in prison for 8 months.
Gotcha.
And that would have to be written to the director of prisons in Carson City, or to if I remember correctly, the mayor.
The mayor of Las Vegas?
I have all the information written down somewhere. I'll actually have to go look that up.
Okay.
I'll get back to you about that.
Yeah. If you give me all the details, and I'll make a special video just for that, and we'll call it, something about first time nonviolent, whatever the title should be. We'll make it, and because that was kind of buried in a video, and I'm sure that a lot of people might have missed that. But if I make a video just for that, it might garner a lot more attention.
Yeah. And we don't necessarily have to do that until later on down the line. maybe perhaps closer to my sentencing date.
Right. Because I'm hoping you don't get any jail time, right? I'm hoping you walk out of that prison. I'm hoping you walk out of there on November 1st with just probation, and so that would.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
And so far I've gotten 8 letters. I've wrote everybody back, and I told you somebody put $50 on my books, and also somebody donated me. They bought me what's called an eye care package, with hygiene products and whatnot. So that helped a lot. But so yeah, I'm other than the extreme boredom and repetition of doing the same thing every single day, and psychological mind games that can play on somebody, I'm doing pretty good.
Well, you're a strong. You got a lot of strong character that's going to help you through this, and of course, you got faith in the Lord Jesus Christ. Let me ask you this, brother. Do you have any specific favorite books you want me to send? Because if not, I can surprise you. I got a pretty good library myself, but if you have a specific one, I'll send you a specific one that you were wanting to read anyway. If not, I'll just pick one that I think you might enjoy. So you let me know if you have a specific one.
Yeah, I don't have nothing on my list. So whatever the best book you think would be to help me pass time, or would just encourage me.
Okay.
I'll take that.
Okay, great. Yeah, I'll send you a few, and I know there's a few people that are listening that hopefully they'll send you one or two as well. They've always got some good ideas, and I did a video
maybe the FBI will send me some books. You said a few people are listening?
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah, the FBI's listening.
You're talking about my YouTube subscribers.
Right.
Meaning.
You're talking about my subscribers.
Yeah, exactly. But we know the FBI.
Okay.
Yeah, we know the FBI is listening. But
FBI, if you know of any good books, go ahead and send me one.
I hope they learn something. I hope they learn something about truth and liberty, and our Constitution and our biblical foundation. And I hope they get saved, because they shouldn't be listening. They shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah, and also what it means when Christian brothers and sisters come together to help each other out.
Amen.
As well. So,
Amen.
True unity.
Amen, brother. Amen.
But I'll call you back tonight. Please don't forget to relay that message to Sunshine for me.
I will do it, brother, and don't hesitate to use that 702 area code.
Yeah, I'll try that. Actually, I'll try that right now.
Yeah, let's test it right now, brother.
All right, I'll call you right back.
Okay, all right.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.